Welcome back to Ecolution. I'm Evie Kenny, your host. So, this is our YouTube spin-off of the podcast Ecolution, a chance to talk more about some of the things brought up in the audio version. It's available now wherever you get your podcasts, and this time we thought we might need a lift. Learning about the climate crisis can be heavy. There are lots of things that can make it seem like the problem is just too big to solve. I know, I'm with you, but we love to focus on positives wherever we can. It's the only way to keep sane. Emily, Hugh, Yu Ming and Chloe are back with me to help try and brighten up your day. So let's go. And we have a listener question to start.
Hi, my name is Mihal.
And my name is Brody.
And we are from Clarehan National School.
There's a lot of doom and gloom in the news right now. Do you have any good news to share with me?
Right, panellists, let's do our best. Hugh, what have you got for us?
Recently our school did a thing. It was so we'd go around to all the young classes, and so we'd teach them about some of the stuff that's happening and ways to improve. And we'd also, since we don't have as many forests in Ireland that we should and not as many trees, we sold over 200 trees to kids in our school so that they could help and maybe make the equivalent to like a small little, I don't know what to call it, park amount of trees.
Yeah. Amazing. That's such a good story to have. So, Emily, what have you found out that made you feel positive about the action being taken?
So, I suppose this year in TY, our school got the opportunity to take part in the Student Enterprise competition, and our school is very proactive in it. And I got the opportunity to do a fabulous mini company with my two best friends, Clodagh and Ciara. Shout out there. So our mini company was centred around educating primary school children on climate change through a mental health perspective, which is very on topic with the question. So we basically taught these students climate literacy terms, so like the difference between climate change and global warming, which are very confused a lot of the time, through mental health perspective. So we said, okay, this is happening, but this is what you can do about it. And we also taught them Oscuelga as well. So we went to Gael Tucks and Gael schools as well to just spread that inclusivity. And it's got a lot of positive feedback. It's called Climate Cordia, our mini company, and it's a lot of fun. I had so much fun.
That's amazing. I wish I could have had the opportunity to be involved. Chloe, what about you? What have you learned recently that felt like a good news story for the environment?
Emily and I applied for a travel flag just a couple of weeks ago, so we're hopeful now that'll come. But for anybody like who hasn't done the travel flag, it's kind of a difficult one. You come after the litter and waste and the water one, and with those it's actually quite fun. You get to like run different days at different events, and they're all helping to raise awareness and education. Whereas we came to the travel flag and we were a bit stumped. I think we felt like, our location for our school isn't great. We couldn't cycle to school, say. It was just unsafe. We couldn't scoot to school the same. Walking was difficult. We're located like on top of a hill it feels like a mountain some days walking up to school. So we kind of felt very stumped at the start. We were like, this isn't good. How are we gonna come to the end of this travel flag? And now that we've sent off the application, it's great. But one such day that we did hold was we worked in accordance with our travel officer and we organised a travel hub. So we combined with other schools in the locality, and down in our town hall we invited MEPs, TDs, local engineers, and we all met. We outlined the problems we faced as a school. The other schools did the same. Members of the locality came forward, and there was, to be fair, a lot of problems with safe travel and sustainable travel in the town. It just wasn't suitable for sustainable travel. The day was great. We got a lot of positive feedback and we were really happy with it. And then just a couple of months ago we were told that based off of what we had done that day, that the government was now, the county council was going to work over the summer to fix the issues we had raised. So coming back in September now, we're hoping to see a new footpath paved next to our school, new painted lines, a line especially from the bus to back up to the school, which makes it safer for students walking in the morning. So there's going to be a lot of positive change that we had thought at the start was fairly impossible. It seemed like that was only something the government, the council could do, and we could never kind of initiate that change. So it was great to have it done, and I think it's been a real positive day for all of us.
That's incredible. That just shows how much action that we really can do. So finally, I'll come to you, Yu Ming. What about you? What makes you feel more hopeful?
Well, I think it's the development in electric vehicles. I think from maybe a few years ago, if you see them, you're like, oh my God, look, it's an electric vehicle. And now, like, they're quite common. And from the stats that I read up, it was 6% in 2022, and now it's almost 8% in 2023. So I don't even know how high it is now. It's probably around 10%. And it sounds like a small increase, but like, money is flowing from oil industries into EV industry and from non-renewable to renewable. And money always goes where things are having success. So it's great to see like money and investors investing in sustainable energy rather than the polluting CO2 emitting oil.
Those are all so brilliant. I'm really proud of each and every one of you. My happy climate story is, surprise, surprise, Ecolution. It's been a huge part of my life for the past 4 years, and like being a part of it and not only giving myself a voice, but also giving other people that are in need of a voice. That's just genuinely touched my heart a little bit. So yeah, I think it's a positive thing we're doing anyways, I hope. So I have to say that I actually do feel a little bit better after all of that. The news can get us down, but I think that the more we share our hopes as well as our fears, the better we can feel about where we are as a species. Guys, we will meet again, no doubt. Remember, if you're looking for more honest and well-researched stories about the environment, you can find Ecolution wherever you get your podcasts. Follow and give us a review if you can. It really helps. If you have thoughts you'd like to discuss or your own action for biodiversity you'd like to share, get in touch at the email below, junior@rte.ie. Thanks for joining us.